Yo, what's good, producers? It's your boy Mikasa here. In this video, I'm about to show you how you can get those that hard drums that are usually the best for trap beats, and everyone would like that, and everyone of us are trying to get those hard kicking drums, right? So in this video, I'm about to show you some quick way and some plugins, only stock plugins used in FL Studio, and how to get those hard punching drums. First of all, I'm about to show you I'm about to let you hear the beat, and I'm about to show you the tips and tricks for kicking drums. So let's hear first the beat. So you can see everything is hard, everything is mixed. Here comes the transition. And that's basically it for the beat. Everything else is repeating. I have a few transitions, but that we are about to talk about transitions and arrangement next time. So as you can see here, let's now hear the drums here. As you can see, I leveled some things. I'm about to show you what you can do first and what you can improve in your mixing. So the first thing that I like to do is to work on my kick and 808s. So the first thing I like to do is to merge them 100%. Why? Because everything 808s and kick, they're low frequencies, and they have to be in the middle, right? After that, they will be combined with the vocals, and sometimes they will be clashing if you don't do this. I mean, you don't have to do this. You can always separate 8/8s to make those hard kicking drill beats. But we are about to talk that in the next class. So the first thing I used here in the kick, I leveled it to the around between 12 and 15, and I used here Pretty Soft Clipper. I wanted to give more punch to it. Pretty Soft Clipper is very dope VST, and I got a little bit distortion here, right? But I don't use that much distortion. I just use a little bit, and everything, as you can see, it's used from FL stock plugins, right? So also the next trick that you can use, you can go to the kick, boost them here, right? Boost it here, but it will boost it here, right? So you have to turn the volume down. Basically, you did nothing with this one, but after you add a compression or stuff like that, it can be much powerful, right? Again, for the 808s, I used EQ2, and I boost a little bit of the middle frequencies. Why? Because these frequencies are a little bit less heard on the phones, right? So every one of us had probably tons of problems. Why my mix is not good on the phone, right? So this is very good tip to know, boost a little bit of the middle frequencies to give that light, to give that light for the 8/8s, because they are already hard, but they already have too much these lower frequencies. Of course, you can add more these boost it a little bit here, and then I added this multiband compression, right? And I played with these lower frequencies again. Also, you can play with these middle and higher, but the main thing is to play with the lower frequencies. You can push a little bit of the high frequencies here. You can play a little bit with the threshold, and you can gain it. Of course, I turn off the limiter because you don't need it. You can add another additional limiter, right? And then we got the two sounds combined like this. So this is the kick and 8/8. And let's turn off the master because I mastered it. Even though I disabled the effects on the master, they still kick hard. So that's the thing that we want. We want them to kick hard without the master, right? So we got these. For the snare, I don't have that much to talk. For the snare, it's kicking around a 15, I think. Every time depends on the snare, For example, this snare is a little bit light, so I don't need to push him like too much, right? I think I found like this is very enough for my snare. And for the hi-hats, I like to merge them, and I want like hi-hats are very weird thing, because like they are always loud. Not doesn't matter how much you turn them low. If you are talking about good mix, of course you cannot do this. That's not a good thing. But when you do like when you find that middle like a middle spot, it will sounds fire, and they will like a lead will beat like a perfectly, right? And that's why that's where we get that dynamic hard kicking drums. So as you can see, I separated a little bit. You can like add EQs and stuff like that, but I found like these hi-hats are sounding very cool and very hard. So I didn't do that much things here. So like I separated it a little bit, and just like a more pan it to the right thing, for the right side. And we got this. Of course, now we are talking about beat processing and beat mixing, beat making. That's another that will be in another classes. But as you can see, I added additional snare where I got that more dynamic and more like a kicking in my beat. So let's hear the counter snare. These two snares, they can be like at the same level. Of course, everything else depends on the second snare, how they sound like and stuff like that. Of course, I got open heads. They're like try to find them like a little bit middle, right? Same maybe as a hi-hats, but a little bit less. So as you can see, I aimed like for a 20. And that's gonna be it like for these mini tips and tricks. I'm about to talk about more in the next future classes about the for the snares, for the kicking, for the hi-hats, everything. This is like a very cool mini tips and tricks how to get us those hard kicking drums, right? You can use some of these tips and tricks like hit me up and see what you think, how you did it and stuff. Always like don't like make the melodies like always loud, you know. We need those drums, because when everyone like the first phase on when someone is listening to the beat, they will be when they hear the drums, right? So we need those hard kicking drums to make beats super hard and get the placements. So let's hear the beat now. Oops, I think I muted everything. Let's hear it. So like all drums are leading the beat, so that's what we need. Okay, that's gonna be it for this mini class. I'm about to see in the next classes where we are about to talk more about drums, mixing melodies, how to make even melodies if we would like to see that, mastering and all that stuff. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to see you in the next lesson. Bye bye.